Hey there, YouTubers and collectors, fans of Captain America, fans of Juggernaut, fans of Marvel Select figures. This is Salvador Los Angeles with my review and overall show and tell of a knockoff, a bootleg, a counterfeit Marvel Select figure, Juggernaut as Captain America. I stumbled across this figure on eBay, never heard of it before and never seen it before, and I'm not familiar with the comic book reference if there is one. But when I saw this figure, I had to have it. So let's have a look on 3. 1, 2, 3. This figure is massive, weighing in at just over 2 pounds and standing at 8 inches in height. He is a heavy-duty figure with fantastic paint. But it's not perfect. There is a paint issue on the helmet, where it appears the letter A was painted on, then painted over, then painted back on again. There is a remnant of that. The only other paint issue has to do with the shipping method. In the delivery box, the hands rubbed against the thighs, leaving paint smudges. Here is the bootleg Marvel Select Juggernaut as Captain America, next to a genuine Marvel Select Juggernaut. Now at first I wondered if they took a genuine Marvel Select Juggernaut and just painted it, but that isn't the case. The counterfeit version is actually taller and thinner. What do I know about figure making? Nothing. But a size difference implies they weren't made on the same molds. The bootleg figure comes with 2 sets of hands, 1 set of closed fists, and 1 set of fists with hands slightly opened, allowing for holding weapons. And they can be easily swapped out. The authentic figure doesn't have removable hands, so you might call that an upgrade. In fact, you might argue the entire figure is an upgrade. And now I'm curious what the other figures are like, because this seller also had available a bootleg Marvel Select regular Juggernaut and a bootleg Marvel Select Juggernaut as Colossus with yellow, red, and silver coloring. The joints are a bit stiff, but he has head movement, shoulder movement, upper arm rotation, bend at the elbow, rotating wrists, diaphragm joint, hip movement, bend at the knee, and movement at the ankle. Fine articulation for me, but probably not satisfactory for serious posers. But remember, this was patterned after a Marvel Select figure and not a Marvel Legends figure. Looking down at the soles of the boots, and I'm loving these treads. I appreciate when figure makers remember the bottoms of shoes. The figure has a sturdiness and a density to it, and I would say it's not meant for child's play, but for the adult collector to display or preserve. Be aware this figure came in a plastic bag. There was no retail packaging. Overall, a nice figure, much better than you might expect from a bootleg counterfeit, and possibly an actual improvement from the original version. Here is our knockoff figure next to a genuine Marvel Legends figure by Hasbro, and look at that size difference. The Marvel Legends figure stands at 5.5 inches tall, the knockoff figure is 8 inches tall and 6 inches wide. Topping it off, let's have a look at his shield, of course a must for any Captain America figure, and what a nice shield it is. Again, better than you might expect for a knockoff. It has elastic straps, so securing it on his arm is pretty easy. Just wrap it around his hand and wrist, or do what I did and pre-wrap his hand, then attach the whole thing on his wrist all at once. I bought this figure for $42 and it was shipped directly from China, but remember, it's unlicensed, a knockoff, a bootleg, a counterfeit. So you didn't hear about it from me.